I truly appreciate the time to the genuine ones only. Hope all is well in your end. Have a safe weekend and have a safe week ahead of you and protect your energy because everybody's every time. Yo, what's wrong with people? It's the thought process of me. You know, I don't know what's wrong with people. Because when karma hits them, that's when they start to reevaluate their life, because it's good karma and it's bad karma at the end of the day. But when the bad karma starts to hit somebody, they really start to regroup. And especially when they start to project spell work on somebody and they realize, yo, it's not working. Hello, it's not working. Oh, okay. It's the thought process of me. Maybe once upon a time it was working, whatever projection you were trying to project on somebody's life from stopping their finance, their love life, or whatever the case may be, but it ain't working today. It be the thought process of me. You know how you wanted them to be miserable and not see for themselves, to have self-awareness, or to have the clarity within themselves, to love themselves, You wanted them to be in a delusional ass mindset of yours. It be the thought process of me. You know, Someone trying to ask for forgiveness after they projected spell work the toxic way on an innocent person. Ma'am, sir, have you lost your mind? It's the thought process of me. Spell work can last for years. And I say that respectfully. Toxic spell work can last for years. It all depends on what you're trying to do, whatever the case may be, with your delusional ass mindset trying to project on an innocent person. It's really the thought process of me. But when someone knows their worth at the end of the day, but they really can't see between the lines until they finally see between the lines, when they start to wake up and realize, hold on, what's been going on? You mean to tell me I was under spell work this whole entire goddamn time? It be the thought process of me. Someone sitting there asking for forgiveness after the innocent person reevaluates their life. Forgive you. Are you dumb, stupid, retarded? No. You're mad because the person is showing up for themselves today. That's why you're mad. It's not working. Oh, sounds personal. Yo, so I was minding my business to mind my business, right? So somebody reached out to me I haven't spoken to in years and years. It's the thought process for me. And it was kind of a little weird because, you ever talk to somebody like, trying to holler at somebody and they trying to holler back at you and they trying to figure you out, but they can't figure you out. And they start to ask other folks about you or whatever the case may be, or they see that an individual is friends with you or you associate with somebody, whatever the case may be. So they decide to have the third-party conversation with that associate or whatever the case may be. So this associate is the one who's projecting his spell work, come to find out. Listen. It's the thought process of me. People are haters. They're so miserable. It don't make no sense. Like, ma'am, sir, who sent you? So they start to, inquire, like, how you doing or whatever the case may be. That person that you still communicate with them, whatever, and you acknowledge, like, no, I haven't communicated with this person in years. They don't know nothing about me. They never even knew anything about me, honestly. If you want to get technical, like, because a person who is in competition with you at the end of the day, once you realize they're in competition with you, they really don't know nothing about you. Because they're doing the most. So you gotta protect yourself from these fools. It be the thought process of me. So, long story short, they see that y'all got, friends in common or whatever the case may be, associates in common or whatever. So this fool decides to ask the associate or whatever, so what's up with this person? So the person sits there and decides to want to tell their delusional ass thought process that, you know what? I think I want to be disrespectful and harmful today. I don't want this person to be in a relationship with this person, let alone with nobody. Yeah, that part. So they start to come up with these conclusions in their thought process, their delusional ass mindset, and start to predict lies on top of lies. They be talking about their stuff half of the goddamn time. It be the thought process of me. Ma'am, sir, who sent you? So they start to inquire how, the person ain't no good to be in a relationship with nobody. They not stable. They dysfunctional and all types of toxic stuff. This person is controlling, disrespectful. They a cheater. I wouldn't talk to that person if I was you, and all this toxic stuff. And you just listening. I'm listening more. What else did they say? The stuff that you start to hear within the conversation, you start to say to yourself is, I need a commercial break. I knew this person was a hater the whole entire time. It'd be the thought process of me. So you start to reevaluate your thought process and say to yourself is, you can't think for yourself, ma'am, sir? Like, how you doing? Like, I'm not understanding how you want someone's time and day. Like, you can't think for yourself. You have to go to a third party to get information about somebody when you could go to the direct source at the end of the day. Like, you could be missing out on love of your life. Like, that's the real deal. Like, hello, but evidently you wasn't for me. Is the thought process for me. Because you got to do all of that. Come on. Make it make sense, ma'am, sir, whoever you are. So they start to inquire, like, yeah, so got something to tell you. Because, I've been paying attention to you throughout the years or whatever the case may be. And all of the stuff that this person's been saying about you is not true. And not only that, but I've been having a third-party conversation about you to other people, too. You still having third-party conversations? What's wrong with you? You didn't learn your lesson the first time? Hello, somebody's going to psych out your freedom, learning your eyesight, your thought process. Ma'am, sir, are you okay? They start to inquire, yeah, they okay or whatever the case may be. It's the thought process of me. You're really repeating this to me. Hello, what's wrong with you? So they start to inquire that they've been checking you out or whatever the case may be, yada, yada, yada. And they like, you don't give off that energy that this person a description of their delusional mindset. That's not you. Like, oh, you didn't say. It's the thought process for me. So y'all talking or whatever the case may be. And they just want to know, like, since they've been watching you for a while, they want forgiveness. Because they was rude to you for no reason. Like when you start to talk to somebody and you're a very transparent person, like you're open book. Like you don't mind expressing yourself to folks or whatever the case may be. So you start to tell them like, yo, I don't deal with my folks. I don't deal with certain people. I don't deal with da-da-da-da. And they start to look at you like, why what? See, this is the part that I don't understand. Like, how you trying to get to know somebody in the day, and all you want to know is why? And then you start to have the suspicious as to, it must be you as the problem. Why? Why I have to be the problem? Why can I not protect myself? It be the thought process of me. How you don't know they did something to me? What's wrong with you? So then they start to realize at the end of the day that they was extremely wrong for questioning you why, when they should have actually got to know you. That's why. It's the thought process for me. Like, ma'am, sir, what's wrong with people? So you want forgiveness because you allowed someone to tell you something about me that was doing spell work on me. And then come to find out, not only is this person revealing what's going on, but to come to find out, they did a ritual when it came to you. Come again? How you doing? Come again. Why were you on this phone? Why are you trying to communicate with me at this point in time? I am not your friend. I am not your buddy, old pal. But thank you for the information to let me know at the end of the day that you cannot sleep at night because of your conscience. It's allowing you to stop your focus from showing up for yourself. It sounds real personal. And they say to you is, I think I messed up. I messed up. Oh, you did. Because not everybody's for play. And they come to realize within the conversation, they're saying that the only reason why they did the spell work is because they was getting benefits off the spell work because of the person who introduced them to the spell work, because they said that they never dibbled and dabbled in this type of spell work before. So what was the benefit that you was going to get out of it? When you start to reevaluate your life and say to yourself that you love yourself enough to understand what's going on right now, because you have self-awareness, right? This fool starts to inquire. I just wanted your energy. I just wanted to be just like you. And all the spell work that they were doing, it wasn't working. It's the thought process for me. It really is. Like, I'm gonna understand how people get together in a group and do spell work on an innocent person. A person who has a soul. A person who has a heart. A person who doesn't take people's kindness for weakness. Someone who's very respectful. And it's not a one-sided individual. They're very understanding. And for you to project spell work on them because you want someone's energy, I think that's really disgusting. Because at the end of the day, what's somebody's is theirs. You can't take something that's not yours. And I say that respectfully. Like, that's only playing in your own face. What kind of forgiveness you thought you was looking for at the end of the day? It's the thought process for me. You allowed yourself to get involved with a third-party conversation at the end of the day, not knowing who you was really dealing with. And only to realize at the end of the day, you put bad luck on your own self. How does that work? How do you project bad spell work to be returned back to you, and you can't deal with the consequences at the end of the day of whatever energy you dished out? You wish for someone's finances to be messed up. You wish for someone to be homeless. You wish for someone to live in a delusional ass mindset. You wish for people to have random sex with other people at the end of the day. You wish for someone not to fall in love. You putting all of this bad spell work on this person. Beauty spells, all types of toxic stuff. Someone not to love themselves. Someone to be at rock bottom so they won't be able to have the awareness to show up for themselves. And you want forgiveness because you can't sleep at night? You want forgiveness because you're losing your home? You're losing your car? You want forgiveness now? How do you want forgiveness? You decided to gang up with another person, other individuals, God knows how many other people it probably was, just to reevaluate your life and say, you know what? I messed up. Oh, that sounds real personal at the end of the day. It does. I don't know what forgiveness you're looking for at the end of the day. Because whatever forgiveness you're looking for, you need to go find it within yourself and forgive yourself and actually acknowledge at the end of the day what you did wrong. Forgive yourself. Looking for forgiveness of somebody that you done did spell work on at the end of the day, you really think they're going to forgive you? Nah, for real, for real. You really think they're going to forgive you? It's done. It didn't work. Have a nice day in your own lane. It be the thought process for me. That's weird. How people will get into it will be a group of people going against one person who sees that this person has so much potential within them. And y'all would gang up on this person because of the fact that y'all jealous, y'all envious. You don't like this person because you don't like yourself. This person doesn't have to try hard to get attention at the end of the day. And the attention that you're looking for, that's not the attention that they want. Two different people, two different mindsets. You see the vibration level at the end of the day? When it comes to clout chasing and someone's being genuine and they just get genuine love and they ain't got to do malicious things to get attention at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, not everybody's clout chasing. Now, person sitting there saying what the other person was doing with the spell work, that they was looking for clout because of who you are. And they wanted to take your shine away from you. You can't take something away from somebody who is really the light of their light. You can't take the shine away from someone who's already the light of their life. You can't do that. It's not going to make sense at the end of the day. Because what's for you will be for you. And what's for that person will be for that person. And I say that respectfully. Because however far you think you're going to go in life, you're not going to go too far. And I say that respectfully. It's but so far you would honestly go with this world called life. And I say that respectfully. And then you're not understanding when you're doing spell work on people the toxic way, You're not realizing how protected some people are. So dibbling and dabbling with spell work at the end of the day, you gotta be careful when you ask for forgiveness when it comes to spell work, the toxic way. It's one thing when you're uplifting someone, and there's a difference when you're bringing them down. It's two different things. And it just goes to show at the end of the day that you have to be mindful who you allow to value your time. Because people will try to get close to you just to see what you got going on at the end of the day. And when you being your authentic self, being genuine and real with yourself, and you ain't got to fake gaslight nobody, they will still sit there and find other reasons as to you're not being your authentic self. Why? Because they don't know how to be their authentic self. This is the problem with society today. Judging a book by its cover at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully because there do be people out here that be fake gaslighting their whole entire life. And they actually are showing up as to be another character. And that's truly not them. Because people play certain roles in their life at the they're just miserable. And they want to be like the next person so bad because the next person is their authentic selves. And they know how to show up for themselves, to respect themselves. But what makes it more uncomfortable to know is to hear somebody say, I spent all this money on spell work on you. Then lost your home. That sound mad personal. It do, it sound mad personal. Ever since they started dibbling and dabbling with the spell work at the toxic way, everything's just been falling downhill for them. And they swear that you're the one that's projecting negative energy on them. When the innocent person doesn't have to do anything at the end of the day. The innocent person doesn't have to do anything. That just goes to show you at the end of the day that you need a whole straight body jacket because now you're mentally disturbed. And I say that respectfully. Just because a projection that you put out into the universe at the end of the day does not mean someone's going to sit there and go tick for tack with you about what you just projected onto them. As to your delusional ass thought process of a description as somebody that they're truly not. All because you have controlling issues. All because you don't want to see somebody elevate faster than you. All because you're weird. That's weird. It's one thing uplifting somebody, and it's another bringing them down. And it's sad and disgusting how people use this spell work the toxic way to bring someone down. It's disgusting. Forgiveness? Oh, you better go find yourself somewhere in the corner. Or go get a straight body jacket and go get you a prescription at the doctor, son, because they need to keep a supervision on you to figure out and reevaluate your thought process, to let you know at the end of the day, the prescription that you used the last time is declined. It's declined for all the right reasons. So that straight body jacket, yeah, you definitely need it. It be the thought process of me. How someone does spell work the toxic way, regardless if it's witchcraft, whatever type of spell work it is. When you project it on an innocent person at the end of the day, you have to understand, when that return back to sender, you gotta eat that. Eat that for your dinner, for the rest of your life. Because now, what you put on yourself is your own karma. I don't understand people, how they project their own karma on themselves and they get mad. You was dibbling and dabbling with spell work the toxic way. And you was bothering an innocent person. When that innocent person did not have no bad blood with you. Not even a little bit. They didn't even know that you even acknowledged them like that. Like, to even go that far. How could you possibly want forgiveness? How? Then you start to reevaluate the conversation. So how many other people was there? And when they say more than 10 people, it be the thought process for me. That you guys would sit here and project all of this negative energy on one person, wishing they had bad health, wishing their relationships don't work out, wishing their finances is bad, wishing death wishes on them, beauty spells on them. Doing spell work for strangers to try to get in contact with them and do negative things towards them. Or you project this spell work on them for them to be at a low vibration frequency within themselves. It's disgusting. It really is. It's disgusting. You want forgiveness? Go find yourself. Go find yourself. Respectfully, find yourself. It's the thought process for me. You'd be so surprised how someone that's trying to engage in conversation with you, whatever the case may be, you coming out your comfort zone to talk to somebody. You'll be so surprised this whole entire time they had a plan. They have a plan already. They wanted to project spell work on you in a toxic way. They already had a plan. It'd be the thought process of me. Like the hidden motives at the end of the day to psych them out their thought process, their freedom, their thought process, and their pockets at the end of the day. All because you don't want to see somebody elevate faster than you. All because you see potential within somebody. You see somebody getting genuine love from people at the end of the day, and they don't got to try hard. Because that's not the attention that you get at the end of the day because of the fact that who you are. You're not a nice person. You're not a good person. You're not. And because you're not a good person, you think that good things is going to happen to you? And I say that respectfully. Because there's going to be a point in time where you have to sit down and reevaluate your life. And you're going to have that real good sit down, a long sit down, and reevaluate your thought process and say to yourself as, yo, maybe I should stop doing what I'm doing. It's not working. It may work on everybody else, but it's not working on this person. People sit here and do love spells on you and all types of dumb stuff. Like, that is weird. You need a whole straight body jacket, and I say that respectfully. You need a whole straight body jacket. You will act like you're so in tune with somebody, and the whole entire time you're doing spell work on them. Love spells and stuff. Who does that? Like, let it be organic at the end of the day. Let it be natural. If somebody wants to be in tune with you, let them be in tune with you. Like, you're going to be in tune with them the healthy way. Not put a spell on them. That's disgusting. People like you need to be in jail. And I say that respectfully. People like you really need to be in jail. It should be a law. It really should be a law. Because mental prison at the end of the day, it ain't working in your favor too well. You need to really physically feel it so you can understand and leave people alone. Innocent people at that. How you sit there and prey on people. And then not only that, you get up, you gang up within a group to go against one person. One person. And then you spending all this money on spell work on one person. Now you're broke. And that's weird to me. You mean to tell me that you didn't pay your light bill? You skipped a light bill to do spell work on somebody's life? You skipped putting food in your fridge to do a love spell on somebody? Yeah, you need a whole straight body jacket. You do. You need a whole straight body jacket. You need a whole straight body jacket. Because why do you think that is the norm of the norm? It's not normal. And then to come to find out, oh, you got another beep coming in. Guess who has something to say? I just want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for what, ma'am, sir? You know what I did already. No, I don't know what you did. Well, remember that person that you was talking to that one time? And they blocked you? Well, I told them lies about you. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. What happened? I'm confused. What do you want? Then they start to say, why you acting like that? Acting like what? I haven't spoken to you in years. You disrespected me. You took my kindness for a weakness at the end of the day. You manipulated my character for a description that I truly was not. It's something for us to talk about them today. And now you out here doing spell work on me too? Trying to still? And you're trying to ask for forgiveness? Yeah, but it's not like that. But it's not like what at the end of the day? All those times when you said somebody's retarded, stupid, bitch, and they wasn't worthy of themselves at the end of the day, you meant everything that you said. And this whole entire time you've been doing spell work. And then come to find out, as they continue to run a big ass mouth, they start to inquire that they poisoned your food. Yo, you know how disrespectful that is? Not only did they poison your food once, but they poisoned your food multiple times. And then people don't understand why people got trust issues. Hello? What's wrong with people? It's the thought process of me. And these same people at the end of the day that other folks will go to people about getting information about somebody at the end of the day, and they don't even know themselves. You're entertaining somebody's going to put spell work on you now. And you'd be so surprised. It be the thought process of me. And the individuals want to be like, oh, that's why you don't talk to that person no more. Yeah, that's why. It be the thought process of me. People are so disgusting. You may be talented to somebody. Or you could be more talented, gifted than somebody, right? You may know how to cook clean. You know how to pay your bills on time. You know how to show up for yourself, to love yourself and respect yourself. When somebody sees that you have potential to show up for yourself and love yourself and honor yourself, and these are little things that they cannot do for themselves, they will sit there and do everything in their power to try to stop your growth, to project spell work on you. Why? Why are you so threatened and intimidated? Why? You doing all of this when you could be trying to figure you out, find yourself in a healthy way instead of projecting negative energy on an innocent person. Because now it's like, dang, if somebody did that to you, how would you really feel? Like, for real, how would you truly feel? Why? Because your relationship's not working out? Why? Because people getting you impregnated and leaving you with the kids, and now you don't have no father for your children at the end of the day, and you miserable with them being miserable because every relationship you get in at the end of the day, don't nobody even want you. You're forcing yourself to be in a relationship that nobody even wants you because you're annoying and you're weird. Or you out here getting in relationships at the end of the day and folks are just psyching you out your thought process, acting like they so in tune with you and they not. Why? Because you see an individual that someone's actually in tune with somebody because they're their authentic selves and they could be themselves and people like that person for who they truly are. That's why you're mad, because people don't like you for who you truly are. Once you start to open your mouth and they start to get in tune with you after probably like 2 months, they realize, nah, you definitely not my type. Now you stuck with a baby looking dumb. So now you're miserable, but then being miserable. So now you want to do spell work on people. Now you want to get people to gang up in a group to go against one person. Misery loves company. It's the thought process of me. It's sad that people will sit there and play you close for years and take your kindness for weakness, but never talk about the good, positive things that you brought the best out of them, and they actually are inspired by you. They forget to mention that part, that they truly are inspired by you. They forget to mention that. They don't want to admit that. They can admit it behind closed doors, but they would never admit it once they did their dirt. Talk about, oh, you always motivated me. How? I didn't motivate you to do spell work, because that's not what I dibble and dab with. So it's the thought process of me. Talking about, oh, nah, I don't mean like that. What do you mean? When they don't want to be real with themselves and know at the end of the day that you motivated them to want to become their best self version of themselves, but they don't know how. They got so much trauma and hate within themselves that they hate you. They grow to hate you because you love yourself. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Doing rituals on somebody's life at the end of the day for them to stop their growth. Come on, make it make sense, ma'am, sir. Disgusting. It's really disgusting. Trying to figure out why the beauty spell's not working. Why it's not working? It's not for that person. Why are they not unstable? They're not supposed to be unstable. Why they finance not messed up yet? Because it wasn't supposed to be touched. Why they didn't lose their home yet? Because that's not for them to lose. Why that relationship not working out yet? What you mean? If that relationship is for that person, it's going to be for that person if it's the right person. It's the thought process of me. You know, people will project these spell works in a toxic way to project that for you to be unstable. It's so disgusting. It's disgusting. And you poison the people's food. You know that's a crime, right? You just told on yourself. That's a crime. You're weird. You're weird. How you moving around like that? Like how is that the norm to you? Well, because someone never show you what love was. Someone never catered to you to show you at the end of the day how to value you. Someone never showed you respect. And when you get respect, you don't know how to handle it. Someone being real with you. So because you don't like the fact someone being real with you, at the end of the day, you start to paint this delusional ass thought process in your mindset that it was the norm to try to destroy someone's character. But you can't destroy someone's character if it's not truly them, of a delusional mindset of your thought process at the end of the day, and you're just making shit up. It's unhealthy. It really is. It's unhealthy. And you want forgiveness? Why? Because things is not working out in your favor today? How long you been doing this spell work? You really want to know? It's disgusting to know. You know what this idiot says? From the first day they laid eyes on you. And y'all never had sex or anything like that. Just a friend that you considered family. Once they realized that you were special, that you were different, something they're not used to, and then they be looking for a reaction out of you to go back and forth with words with them. But they realize, nah, this person is different. This person ain't violating me back yet. Like, what's going on? For what? What point to prove? To you. Just trying to be your friend. Something that you're not used to. Someone being real. It's the mindset for me. Be careful how you treat people. And I say that respectfully. Be careful how you treat people. Because at the end of the day, you're only playing in your own face. You are. Because at some point in time, it's going to catch up to you. And when it catches up to you, your karma, asshole, you're going to be reevaluating your life saying, you know what? I took it too far. Oh, you did? Oh, you didn't say. When you come across a real one, it's a thought process for me. Leave innocent people alone. It's just that simple. Leave innocent people alone. You'd be very surprised that it could be family, stranger in the street. Don't matter how long you knew a person. A person would sit there and play you close and do spell work on you in a toxic way at the end of the day and play victim in the end and want forgiveness. If you don't go stay in your own lane, respectfully return back to sender, it's just that simple. We don't have to speak at all. It's okay. It's unfortunate that you don't know how to sleep well at night and you can't find your thought process because of what you did. Your spell work that you dished out is getting sent right back to you 20 times worse. You see how that works? How you put spell work on somebody, right? Beauty spell work, right? For their face to get all messed up and all that or whatever the case may be. And now you walking around looking crazy in the face. So whatever you dished out to somebody, it hit you 20 times worse. Don't nobody gotta do anything to you for you to understand leave innocent people alone when it wasn't for them. And I say that respectfully, because not everybody's for play. It's the thought process for me. Stop playing victim once you get your karma dished out to you because you did toxic spell work. Like I said, this page ain't for everybody. And one thing we don't do over here today, we don't project spell work in a toxic way on individuals to not be able to see for themselves or to feel unworthy of themselves or to wish bad on anybody's life. We uplift over here. And I say that respectfully. So all that toxic energy and all that, save it for your mother. And I say that respectfully. Save it for your mother. It's just a thought process to me. You got time and day to put spell work on an innocent person, but you don't got time and day to get your life together. Like, I don't understand people. Like, the same spell work that you're dishing out to an innocent person, you can take that negative energy and turn it into positive energy and install that within yourself. Do you not know that? Oh, I forgot. A lot of y'all ain't got common sense. You just don't want to see somebody elevate faster than you. You don't want to see someone love themselves and people actually love this person for who they truly are. Because you're a hate in disguise. It's the thought process for me. It's not attractive. It's not cute at all. And you're not going to get but so far in life doing that. You projecting someone gets sick. Now you're sick. How'd that work? How you doing spell work on somebody to get sick? Now you can't even get out the bed. Does that make any sense? Like, for real, does it make any sense? So now that you're sick in a hospital, now you calling somebody for forgiveness because you think they're going to give you their energy and time and day, right? Have a nice life. And that's why you got to be careful who you pray for. And you got to be careful when someone passes away because you don't know what they done did to somebody, an innocent person, why they just passed away. You know, some people do witchcraft and spell work or whatever the case may be, or do death spells and stuff on an individual. Spell work, right? The toxic way. And when they realizing that it's not working and it get returned back to sender, you gotta be careful when you go to that funeral and be feeling so sorry for somebody at the end of the day. You don't even know why you're feeling so sorry for them. But something within you is saying something is a little bit off. It is off. Because why did they die so sudden? Natural causes, huh? Yeah. It was time for them to go night-night now. Because of the fact that they decided to play in an innocent person's face. And that's just not no night-night. That's a night-bye. Type of energy. That's what happens when you wish death spells on somebody. And then return back to sender. Pray over who? Why would I pray over you? You just did a death wish on somebody at the end of the day. The toxic way. Doing witchcraft or whatever the case may be. Whatever spell work you decide to do of your choice. It's like a drug to them. You gotta be careful who you pray over. Not only who you just pray over, but when you go to someone's funeral, be surprised why they passed away. It be the thought process for me. Never let somebody psych out your thought process. Let on your eyesight all your freedom. Because they got malicious intentions. You'd be very surprised. It don't matter who it is, family or not. And it's sad that they put this projection on you and you don't even have to do anything to them. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, you don't have to do anything to them. But they did it to themselves. And when someone is protected, that return back to sender, You're going to feel uncomfortable because of what you projected on that person. And you're going to feel it within feeling it the way you thought they were supposed to feel it, the way you were so excited about it. You're not too excited today. Pick up your face. You'll be okay. Somewhere else. Have a nice life somewhere else. You will be okay. It's the thought process for me. It's sad. It's so sad. How people really have the time and day to have all of this energy to go against one person. You got all this hate within you. One person? Dang. That's sad. You're weird. You see potential in somebody. You see somebody being loved, being respected, and you don't want that for them. You want to kick them down because they knew how to overcome the trauma and the pain that was endured with them from a child point of view going to their adulthood. And then you sit there and paint a narrative as a description of your delusional ass mindset as to, this is not this person, but I'm going to project this energy on this person because I feel like it, because I have controlling issues. It's the thought process for me. Not everybody's for you. They're not. People will sit there and play you close at the end of the day, and their intentions is not good. Their intentions is not good at all. They be wearing the mask the whole entire time. Oh yeah, I might get, what up? And the whole entire time, they be against you. They don't want to see you elevate. They don't want to see you move faster than them. When it was never a competition. It was never a competition. Everybody's on their own path in life. Everybody deserves to win. But when you got people in competition with you, when you got people out here don't see their own worth, but they see yours, they don't got good intentions. It's a thought process to me. Be careful who you allow in your inner circle, and I say that respectfully. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. And you deserve to be treated with respect. 365 days with no malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself and others around you. Protect your energy, because not everybody's having your time. They're not. Never allow the enemy or hidden disguise or personal malicious intentions psych you out your thought process, don't your freedom, your pockets, your eyesight. You are worthy, you matter. Protect yourself at all times. A person may say they're so in tune with you, whatever the case may be. Don't matter who it is. When they showed you that animosity, whatever the case may be, they meant what they said. They did not like you. When they say they hated your freaking guts, they didn't want to see you elevate. When it was sneak dissing you, whatever the case may be, they meant every bit of it. That's normalized these red flags. They said what they said. They meant it. It's the thought process to me. Save your life today. Protect your energy. It's just that simple. Protect your energy. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Not your genuine love, respect. Have a good day. Later.